Yo, what's going on? It's Keith from Black Quarterback Series. If you see me looking over, I'm watching Class of Paris as I break this down. And so this video is going to be fairly quickly. We're going to go through the divisions, and then we're going to go who I think having a conference championship game, and then we're going to get out of here. So the divisions. We got an AFC North. So the Bills are going to have this wrapped up. They're probably going to win 12 games. They're going to have this wrapped up. I don't think there's nothing to talk about. This AFC North, though. Do you think that the Chargers or the Broncos have enough? Do they have enough to get over the hump and win this division? I want to be sexy and pick the Broncos, but I'm not. The AFC is going to run through Kansas City until further notice. So I got the Chiefs winning that division. AFC North, though. AFC North is going to have two teams to make the playoffs, Baltimore and the Bengals. It's just a matter of who's going to win the AFC and who's going to win the AFC North and who's going to be the wild card team. I'm going to go Baltimore wins the AFC North, and the Bengals probably get a home playoff game that first round. AFC South. I think the Titans are going to be sneaky good, but I don't think it's going to be enough to make the playoffs. I think they're going to scare a lot of teams, but ultimately lose the games because they don't have enough talent or experience. So, obviously, I'm completely done with Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence was overrated when he was drafted, and I don't think he gets any better. I think this is the year that people have real concerns about Trevor Lawrence and they actually contemplate benching him. I think this is the year this is going to happen. The Colts, they're going to be starting AR at some point, and I think they're going to be out of the AR business at some point within the next 2 seasons. But I don't see them winning anything. Kind of like the Titans, they might scare some teams, but they won't actually do anything or win many games. And then by process of elimination, we have the Texans. I don't think the Texans are going to be that much better than the rest of the pack, but I think the Texans can get this division with 10 wins. I think you get 10 wins, you go 10-7, 10-7, 11-6. I think you can grab this division. It's not much. It's not much in this division to really speak of. NFC is where we get a little more interesting. So for the NFC East is going to be a bloodbath as usual. I think this division has 2 playoff teams as well. Might be 3 depending on how the Cowboys play. Washington, Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to take a step back this season, but ultimately they're still going to make the playoffs. So I got the Commanders winning this division. I got the Eagles having a wild card. I really don't know with the NFC North. It's just the Cardinals, the Rams, 49ers, and the Seahawks. I don't know what I'm getting from neither of these teams. I think this division is going to not be locked up. I think this is a Week 17 division to where all the teams are relatively close, and one fumble here, one interception there, and you're going to look up, and the damn 49ers are in the win the division. So I'm going to go Seattle. I think Seattle has a little more stability. I'm going to go with Seattle to win this division. Would not be surprised if the 49ers or the Rams win this division, but I don't think the Cardinals have a chance to win this division. I think, just like I said about who did I say that about? Trevor Lawrence. This is the year where the Cardinals actually start contemplating might having to bench Kyler Murray because he's not good. But I don't know if it's a Kyler Murray thing. I don't know if it's a Cardinals thing. But we have no idea until Kyler Murray leaves Arizona, which I think he's going to leave Arizona at some point. But I got Seattle coming out the division. So this is the same, but for a better reason. All 4 teams are really good that it might take 13 wins to win this division. NFC North, Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings. Just about a Michael Parsons pickup. I think their defense is going to be incredible, much better than it was last year. I don't have the numbers to support that or anything. It's just what I think. And so I'm going to go with Green Bay. I think Green Bay wins this division. They might win 14 games. Green Bay, they might win 14 games, but I think it's going to take 14 games to win this division. We don't know what JJ is going to be yet for the Vikings. The Bears are going to be close, but I don't think this is their year yet, but they look good. I think they lose a lot of tough games like they've done in the last few seasons, but they look better than they look. I think they take a step. In the Lions, I don't even know what to make of the Lions, but this division might have 3 teams make the postseason, and that's saying a lot. But I think this division could have 3 teams make the postseason. I'm not sure if that's possible. I'm almost positive it's possible. If any division is going to get 3 teams, it's going to be this division. NFC South, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. But I'm going to go with the best quarterback in this division. I'm going to go Baker Mayfield. I'm going to go to Bucks. So I was going to do the rest of the playoffs, but we're going to just do the conference champion. Now, the NFC is the funner conference. So for the NFC, I think the Eagles are going to get upset, but I really have no idea where I want to go with this. Like, I legit have no idea. You could talk me into any of these teams making it. I want to be cute. You know what? I'm gonna go Vikings. I'm gonna go Vikings Packers. I'm going to go Vikings Packers. I think the Packers are going to have a magical season and make the NFC Championship game, but I think ultimately they fall to a team that's just been knocking on the door for so many years. I had the Vikings making the Super Bowl. I'm going to go Vikings making the Super Bowl out the NFC. Now, the other one is I feel like I've been picking this team all for like the last 3 years. My emotional pick, obviously, is going to be Baltimore. But logically speaking, I don't know. I can't make a case for anybody else other than case. It's going to be a combination of Kansas City, Buffalo, or Baltimore. Those have been the 3 best teams in the division. They've been the 3 best teams in the conference. And I just don't see anybody beating those 3 teams. So it's going to be a combination of either of those. And this might be the year Kansas City. There has to be a year they don't make the Super Bowl, right? So this might be their year. I can see Kansas City getting upset in the first round too. They've just been here so much. And so I'm going to go Buffalo, Kansas City, or I'm going to go Buffalo, Baltimore. I got Baltimore win. This is the year Lamar Jackson puts it together and finally gets to the Super Bowl. Now, Vikings, Ravens. I got Vikings, Ravens. I think this game is going to be very high scoring. And you might be like, Keith, well, you just said we don't know we're going to make a JJ. It's not even about – I think this is one of those years for the Vikings where – and my friend's going to call me when he see this. Oh, no. I think this is one of those years for the Vikings where JJ doesn't have to make all the plays. I think they're going to be well-rounded. They're going to be pretty well-rounded. And they played in tough divisions. You got to be well-rounded. So I'm going to go with the Vikings winning in a nail-biter, and they finally get it done. They've been knocking on the door so long. I'm going with the Vikings winning a tough one against Baltimore. I'm going to go 31-35. And then the Vikings finally get their Super Bowl. So that's my Super Bowl picks. Let me know what you guys think, what your Super Bowl picks is going to be. Have a great season, everybody. Be safe, healthy. And next week we'll be talking about week 1 and breaking down everything. I can't wait, bro. Talk to you guys next week. Peace.